Hi everyone, Rebecca here. Today I'm going to tell you some reasons why you should not move to Las Vegas. Let's get started. If you have a gambling problem, you should know that there are casinos in basically every grocery store, every gas station, everywhere you turn, and you are not going to get away from it. So might as well just do yourself a favor and don't put yourself in the middle of all that. If you're tempted by drugs, there are literally people selling drugs on the street like it's candy. Got Coke here, Coke, you wanna buy some Coke? No, they're not talking about soda. For every kind of drug, there is somebody out there trying to push it. And they are not even quiet about it. But I do hear that a lot of those people are undercover police officers, so yeah. You should know that a lot of them are gonna arrest you. If you love nature, I love nature. I love fresh green grass and trees and flowers and just leaves, everything, every kind of nature. And in Vegas, they have mostly little shrubby bushes, a lot of dust and dirt, cactuses, stuff like that. Guess it's cool in a way, but the snakes and the scorpions, they kind of take away from the coolness. So, oh, plus the heat. It's like over 100 degrees every single day of the summer and part of the spring and fall. If you have children, now this is a big one. Just to think about raising my children here, it makes me want to cry. I don't know why I'm still living here. My kids are getting older. They're going to be in school soon. And I got to get out of here. So let me go through those reasons. Number one is there are almost 90 convicted pedophiles that live just within 1 mile of my house. Now, you might think, oh, well, that's because you live in the city, but you know what? Those are just the convicted ones, and Las Vegas attracts those kind of people because of what it offers. So because of that, there's a lot of pornography on the streets, like garbage, you know, like magazines people just throw away, pages, little business cards. Yep, naked ladies everywhere, and also gay porn. So if you're into that, hey! And please keep in mind that I don't live in the ghetto. I live in a safe, gated community that used to be a 55 and older community. So I still see pimps, hookers, homeless people. They break into the empty apartments around. Yeah, they're just trying to get a free night, free place to stay. But, you know, it's not good. Just the other day when I wanted to go take my kids on a little walk to the grocery store, I had to pass like 8, maybe 7 or 9, I don't know. There was too many homeless people. It's like they just dumped a load of them off, like, kind of close to where I live. Yeah, there was literally like a guy like going nuts, like talking to himself, literally insane, just like mumbling and making noises and stuff and moving his head around and bending over, and like totally scared me because he was like basically doing that behind a bush that I had to walk by. A couple other homeless people, they had reddish yellow bloodshot eyes, super skinny, totally freaky, and just like something out of a nightmare. So yeah, you'll probably be putting your kids on lockdown until they're 18. And if you're single, there's STDs. Yeah, those are everywhere, but Las Vegas has an especially bad reputation when it comes to them. They have a couple entire offices completely dedicated to AIDS. And when I drove by there, it was packed with people, completely terrified me. It immediately made me think of one of those zombie movies where like you see a group of zombies and you're like, oh my god, be quiet, slowly, stop, back away. And then one of them like turns their head and looks at you and you're like, ah, run! So yeah, that was like going through my head. It's very scary out there. In the ghetto, there is way more homeless people, way more hookers, pimps, people on drugs, but even in places where it's not a ghetto, you'll still see a lot. Whatever crime statistics you see online or read in the newspapers, they are underreported. Everyone in Las Vegas knows this. We see stuff happen locally, it doesn't go on the news, nobody hears about it, it's just like basically swept under the rug. I've heard stories from other locals who have said that rape victims basically get the door shut in their face. They're told by the police officer that they should have been more careful and to go to the hospital so they could get tested for STDs. Basically, yeah, that's like a, you should have been more careful, you stupid whore. Not very nice, but you know what? You really should be careful when you come to Vegas. So please, if you're going to move here, or just come here to have fun, use every single safety measure in the book. A moment of weakness is not, it's not worth a lifetime of regret. Some of the mistakes you could make will haunt you for the rest of your life. Oh, and if you're going to jaywalk across the street and get hit by a car or a drunk driver or someone, it's your own dumb fault for jaywalking, because here, pedestrians don't have the right of way unless you're in a marked crosswalk. So even if you're in a marked crosswalk, just be sure to be really careful and keep an eye out, because drunk drivers kill people all the time in crosswalks. Because of all the people driving under the influence, the cops like to make checkpoints in the road, which is good unless you just had a hard day of work and you just want to get home, but now you're stuck in a checkpoint traffic line. And that's about it for today. That's all I had time to go over, but I hope I helped you out, open your mind to a couple of things that you might not have been thinking about. So just good luck out there and be smart. And bye for now. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see me again.